For you to know that I love you, do you need kidney? I will give you, man.
Papa, are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter whether you want to sell it or.
ब्लॉग बना रहे हैं ना इधर पे. Hey guys, channel to my welcome. Huh? Hey channel to my guys to my welcome. Guys, surprise, like, comment, share,
surprise,
follow guys.
घंटी.
चैनल को घंटी.
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Problem. Another problem.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Asi Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below. Let me know. Gang. Your fave is back. And man, I cannot believe that I have even tried to do this back to back. Like God has just been on my side. And I'll be so happy, giving you guys back to back. If you're enjoying this so far, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We are back again with another wedding reaction content. And today, this one, for those of you that are regulars on this channel, you know that this is not a shocker. Bridesmaid friends disappointment is not a shocker. We just did a friendship video, and one of the things that made people cut off their friends was not showing up at their wedding, showing up or not showing up well, or one thing or the other. So before I don't want to waste too much of your time. Let's get right into the first story. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Basically, they said this bride was just left abandoned and only 2 of her Shobi girls showed up on time. That's another thing. Okay, maybe they finally showed up, but the ones that showed up on time. Okay, so what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. On this matter of friends, bridesmaids, Ashwebi, those of you that have gotten married, what was your experience? Those of you that are planning to get married, what are the things you're putting in place? For me personally, I always tell brides, especially when you know you have unserious friends, for your outing, please just get cultural dancers. Don't stress your friend. Don't stress yourself. Sorry. Don't stress yourself. Those 2 friends are enough. Get cultural dancers. There are some people that have done their outing with only their sisters and their mother and their aunties. Do you get? At the end of the day, we're only looking at you. I assure you that we do not care. We're only looking at you, your face. We don't care how many girls follow you. Yes, it's fine when they come with their different clothes. That's if they are dressed appropriately, or you know how in-laws can be. But then, apart from that, don't worry. It's always amazing for me when I always tell brides. There are sometimes I take out some friends and I tell them thank you. Because you see some friends and you're like, God, this bride is so blessed to have this friend. And literally, some people that have attended my wedding as bridesmaids will attest to this. I'll call you aside and tell you, you're a good friend. Because we know what our eye used to see. So when we see good friends, that's why I always tell brides, please don't joke with these people. Don't joke with them. Whatever crime they've committed, there's a way I will see somebody's commitment at your wedding. I know that this is even beyond friend, sister. This person carried your wedding as her own. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So one of the tips for me will be for you to use cultural dancers. They will dance. They'll make the thing lively. They will go around you. They will overdo. If you have aunties, they can join. All these yongi aunties, they can join. Don't even feel bad. The main thing is for you to smile. If you look like you're frowning, we will know that something is up. If you look like you're not even having a good time, it will show. Have your good time. Whoever makes it, makes it. Who doesn't make it, doesn't make it. Do you understand? Just keep it moving. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Another thing that can even change. Elements. Imagine if it was raining heavily. Look on the bright side. Thank God for fair weather. Highest his friends that didn't come. It could have been then another thing. Even those that it rains in their wedding. Thank God the groom showed up. There are some weddings that groom didn't show up. There are different things to thank God for. So always look on the bright side. That would be my own personal advice. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the next story. This particular story, it shocked me. The first time I saw it, I was like, Jesus, this caterer is dead. But then I went to the caterer's page and I got the real story. So let me give you guys a backstory. What is happening here? According to the caterer, I say, miracle no dey tire Jesus. So God, this small girl is grateful for always being my supporter and my guide. Story time. On this day, 2nd of February, we got to deliver. We got a job to deliver for 200 guests around the cage at 7 p.m. Menu 200 croaker fish, moi moi, jollof, fried, and salad. We started cooking jollof rice at around 2:30. Exactly 2:51. The devil tries. I heard my cook's voice shouting with great fear, and almost crying that Coco to Jani Idio. Okay, so it means the pot has turned under. The pot has a tear under. Oh, that's what's happening there. The pot has a tear under. I didn't get that quickly because I was pressing phone, not until I saw plenty rice on the floor. The song that came out of my mouth immediately was Oluwa Nibo Niki. He said, God, where should I start from? And immediately I heard a voice, Ibikun Oluwa, do not cry, find a solution immediately. I just quickly sent my girl and my cook to the market to get more pepper and another rice. I quickly started cooking the fried rice and preparing other things. They didn't even spend up to 30 minutes to arrive. By then, the fried rice was on fire. We waited for that and put another fresh batch of pepper on fire again. I didn't scatter myself or panic. We go to the event around 9 p.m. Nobody was there yet. You see this God. God is faithful. Lesson I learned that day was to be strong when the devil tries. Please stand firm. Do not panic. Do not be scattered. Find a solution immediately as soon as you can. Trust me. Everything will turn out for good. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This particular story is the nightmare of every caterer. I kid you not. This is the nightmare of every caterer. And that's why I say, pray. Whether you're a wedding guest or be a couple, or you are you're the vendor, pray. The devil can come in any form. When I say wedding guests too should pray, it's because your transportation, you hear stories where people are going to a wedding and they have accidents. You're going for something joyful. You're coming back from. So that's why they always pray. You know, this closing prayer, people are already eating chicken and you're forgetting. It's important as you go back. May God keep you. You know those prayers. And then you as the couple, you as the vendor too. Everybody should just be praying because this particular one is a legit fear now. This is a new fear unlocked, especially for those of you listening that are caterers. Please, quality pots. Right now, the quality of some other things are just on the floor. So make sure that the pot you're having, imagine a pot having a hole at the bottom. That's it. Like, it's not even at the side. At the bottom, it means like, where are we going to save it from? And look at the amount of rice that was just on the floor. Another thing is just to ensure that you do not panic. I've told you guys a story of a wedding I had, and I called. Usually I don't check on those type of vendors, like vendors that are my top vendors. I've told you the day, I've told you the event, I've paid you your money. I expect you to show up. That's why you went to CAC. But this way I was like, let me just send her a message. I sent her a message the night before, and I was like, oh, remember we're meeting the delivery or the call time for the cake to arrive the venue is 11. And then she says, what cake? It was like joke. I was like, what do you mean? She called me immediately and said, I said, what cake? I said, the cake for the wedding. And she's like, Jesus, she didn't do it. I said, they paid you. I sent her receipt. She's like, oh my God. They didn't even send her like write up that they've paid. And she started panicking. I can't do it. I said, no, this is not even a time to panic. We need solution. You can do it. You can do it. And you know, that kind of encouragement back and forth. And she was able to come up with a very fantastic cake. Only one tear was real. The rest were dummies, but it came out so fine. After the event, she baked another big one and sent to the mother, because the main one that was there, we sent it to the groom's family that isn't based here. And the next one was sent to the bride's mother that is based like in Port Harcourt, which is thinking on your feet. So it's not even a situation whereby we face a lot of mishaps. I have videos about wedding mishaps that can happen. There are many things that are beyond your control. At that point, do not panic. Just be solution-minded. It is better that they have other varieties if jollof cannot come, or the jollof should come late, than for you to just start crying and telling them to collect their money. At that point, they don't even need money. They need solution. Do you understand? If you now said, Asi, please, I want to refund. You can't refund me. Are they going to cut money? Because at that point now, you're seeing that the money is not as important as the product. That's why even for you as clients that are always rude and this, if you get so rude the day to your wedding and the vendor says, don't worry, take your money, are you going to chew the money? Is the money rice? The money is not rice. What you need is the product. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is super scary. This is super scary. All right, let's get to the next story.
This is Vanessa.
So I got a message to read out to you from somebody that cares so much about you, just to make you smile this beautiful Saturday evening. Now the message goes, good evening, help me call my girlfriend Vanessa. Tell her I love her so much that she is the air I breathe and I can't do without her. So Vanessa.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, Abby. You choke. So Vanessa, who cannot do without you?
I, I don't know who cannot do without me.
The person calls you his girlfriend, so I'm guessing that should be your boyfriend, yeah?
Yeah, that should be my boyfriend.
Okay, so can you tell the whole world his name?
His name is Fine.
His name is Ifeanyi. Okay, all right. So the person that sends the message is Kelvin.
Can hear you.
Yeah, so is Kelvin Ifeanyi or is Ifeanyi Kelvin?
No, Calvin is not.
Okay, Kelvin is on that person. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so Kelvin is number one,
Yeah.
but you call Ifeanyi. How can number two overtake number one?
That's because we've not spoken in a while. I mean, it's been really long, so I didn't feel he would. Yeah.
How long have you guys not spoken to each other?
It's been like 2 weeks that we haven't spoken. Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Is he in the States? Is he in the country? Is he around?
No, I'm in Oka, but he's in Lagos.
Okay, you are in Oka, he's in Lagos. Okay, distance. And where is he fine? Is he fine in Lagos or is he fine in Oka?
I know he's not in Lagos.
He fine is in Oka.
Yeah.
Okay. Last.
You go there trust too, man.
Hey, for this life, what do we say? Fear women. My gender has been doing miraculous things at this point. Vanessa, why? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. First of all, is 2 weeks ghosting acceptable in a relationship? Those of you that are in relationships, like people did not quarrel, you just ghosted each other for 2 weeks. Is that how it works? Let me know your thoughts. Is that how it works? Like, are you somebody that you being in love, the person is the air you breathe, without her you cannot survive, but 2 weeks, you survive 2 weeks, Oga? You survive 2 weeks and you're sending message to a radio guy? Because I feel like this guy, I should start putting eyeballs on his radio show, because that's where people go to send messages to find out if there's other half they are double dating. Remember yesterday's video? He did one for a girl that couldn't even mention her boyfriend's name because she didn't know which of them. And it was so funny because this particular one actually boldly mentioned the wrong person. So in this case, the person that sent is the one that collected breakfast. Uncle Kelvin, you are not a serious person. You ghosted your girlfriend that is not even in your city for 2 weeks. They play. We went on live and we told you guys that the way this dating scene is right now, if you say you want to drop your girlfriend and go to toilet, before you come back, pray that she's there. Pray that another of our brothers, they have not come to carry her away. Because it almost seems like people are outbidding each other. And that's when we're talking about, love being transactional. If you have not listened to the live, please, I know it's long, just put it on and be doing your house chores. You will learn a thing or two. We had a lot of moderators. Ayana Tech came on board. Shegun was, Uche came in. Kaz, like different people. Nat was there. Different people called in and, they were sharing their thoughts. And I really, really enjoyed their points of views. And even the people that were writing comments. One thing about having this type of conversations, you have to be able to hear everybody's side. Or what do you think if you're a guy? Do you think 2 weeks is acceptable? And long distance relationship can, of course, be very tough, especially when it wasn't even strong enough before you went long distance. That one is gone. It has to be really strong before you go long distance. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And do you think that she has lost both men? Do you sincerely think she has lost both men? Some guys don't even mind. Like the Ifeanyi guy might decide not to mind. But Kelvin Shaw knows where he stands by now. But what if Ifeanyi was not there for the long term? You understand? That's also another thing. And what if Ifeanyi doesn't even listen to radio? That's like, he doesn't listen to all the social media type of this thing. You get, there are many things. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the next story. All right, so this next story is about a guy that was listing out things that his fiancée should do or bring into the, when people say, what do you bring to the table? This guy has taken it upon himself to bring the girl a list of things that she needs to bring to the table. So I'm going to be reading it for all of us to hear, okay? And my guy have been dating. We live far from each other. I only visit him once in a while. Recently, he started talking about marriage. One day, he invited me. He said there are important things we need to discuss. Mind you, I'm a student in my finals. This guy is already working and living in his own house. So I traveled to see him. On the discussion, he said there are a few things he needs to let me know as we are getting ready to settle down. First, He said, once we get married, we'll pack out of the house he's living and rent another one. I asked why. He said, because we need to live in a rented house so that I can contribute to the rent. He said he'll put a tenant there, meaning in his own personal house, and use the income for the rent and other investments that will benefit us as a family. He said I must get a job immediately after my service that will open a joint account. He will be dropping 50% of his salary there. I will be dropping 40% of my salary too. He said the account will be for the kids' education, that he wants the best education for our kids to any level. See, all these things are already getting me angry, because I don't know why it's necessary to call a meeting and start writing rules before the marriage. He then said on the issue of families that none of either of our relatives or his own relatives will live with us, and my mother is not permitted to visit without his approval. Then he said he will be responsible for feeding and every other home expense, but I will pick one I will be doing regularly, maybe NEPA bill, DSTV or anything. See, the thing is, this guy loves me very well, and I love him too, but his high-handedness is giving me double mind. Like, do people write rules before marriage, or what? I'm not understanding. Well, I told him I need time to think about it. Please advise me what to do. I can't think straight. Could this be a red flag or something? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hey, this is not red flag. Oh, why will it be red flag? This is red banner. This is stop traffic lights. This man is not a serious person. Yes, uncle, you're not serious. Let me list it for you. First of all, sitting your spouse down and talking about rules, it's not a bad thing. I've always said it on this channel. Take a day that you will not lick ice cream and talk about sensible things. But see why I say he's not a serious person and this is a red flag? It's because you're a final year student. One. Like, yes, if he marries you now, in reality, there are many people that have finished youth service and they don't have jobs yet. So what are you going to be doing? If people go and rent a house, where is he going to get your part of the rent from? And why are you contributing to a rent? I understand the financial investment part of him wanting to leave a house that he has built to rent a lesser house. Okay, maybe because he feels the worth of the house he's living in, if he rents it out, is 2.5 million, and then he can get a cheaper place to rent for 1 million. That means he has 1.5 million extra cash. Okay, so that extra cash, he can put it into investment. Fantastic idea. I get it. Sometimes people build houses that are way more than what they are worth. And then if you're a smart person, you can decide to do this option or maybe put it up for Airbnb. I understand. But you see this part of, she will put 40% of her salary and you put 50%, and you're the one that wants best education for our kids. How many children are we looking at and how much is that her salary? You understand that sometimes out of NYSC, you get a job, might just be 100K, 70K, 80K. What's education and what's best of education? And why is it children? It's not even child. You have not had one. You're having many hopes on this major salary that she's about to start getting. Let's be realistic, please. And then the next one he said about family. Your mother is not permitted to visit without his approval. None of your relatives or his own will live with you. Which is okay, depending if it's a deal breaker for you. But for me, the approval part is a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. It's just visit. It's just family. His own family can come anytime. That's not a big deal for me. There are some wives that don't like that. And why didn't you tell me your brother is coming? Why didn't you tell me your mother is coming? Fantastic. Let all of us know ourselves. Maybe he's telling you now so that you can your lane. Understand that this is one of the red flags that the late Osinachi's husband did not allow her family to come. Her siblings were not coming. They didn't know of her struggles. They didn't know of her pain. I know that you are forming love now. Your eye is doing you love. He's telling you to pick up DSTV and whatever is fine. Let me tell you the truth. There are women that are chesting the entire family bill. Nobody's hearing their voice. That's okay. Those people, they didn't even give them rule. If this man falls on hard times, is it that your salary that will chest the whole family? This is rule that he's giving as if his money is forever. If he falls on hard times, is he going to be able to amend the rule? Because you need to take up extra job. You need somebody to come to the house and stay with your kids. And then you need to, maybe your sister. So he told you his rule does not involve siblings. Is he going to be the one to sit at home instead of looking for a job? There are many uncertainties. I understand that rules are there for, okay, let's just plan our future or plan our life. But this thing is not even looking like a conversation. It's looking like dictatorship. It's looking like he's giving you a list of things. like from a Gaddafi point of view. I don't understand. This is a high level of high-handedness. I'm sure that you know it. The guy loves me. I love him too. Love is not enough, my dear. I'm telling you, it's not enough. Sometimes you just have to be very strategic in your thinking, because this is like you're going to be married for long. We have stopped saying forever, because you're not forcing anybody to stay at this point. Anytime they tire, Otilo is gone. So marriage is for long. That was the funniest thing I read one of these days. Say, when you want to say, oh, you're going to be married forever, stop saying forever. Just say you're married for long. Oh my God. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this write-up he gave? For me personally, it's giving you're not a serious person. Like, you didn't even make room for conversation. It just looks like you're finished sorting everything out. And then since you told him you need time to think about it, you think about it. Like, is your love able to sustain you? I don't want you to enter that house and now go and hate him, because I'm sure that there's a lady that doesn't find any of his laws bad for him. In case you're not okay with it, it's best you leave him and then let him meet somebody that is okay with it. As long as she doesn't come any day to complain to us, fine, But when you now say, oh, I'm okay with I'm okay, let's do it. At the end of the day, you now end up hating him. You end up, not talking to him in the house. Now maybe he falls sick. You just leave him because you remember all the evil he did to you. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. These things happen. This is real life, okay? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, guys, which of these stories resonated more with you? For me, every single one was a hit. Whether the bride that was abandoned or the caterer, the caterer's jollof rice that spilled, eye opener, and the women, fear women. Just after we're planning to fear women, we have entered fear men with this last story. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I remain your girl. I see, darling. Please check out my other videos. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.